In this video, I'm going to be giving you the rundown on everything you need to know about making your very own Minecraft skin, as well as loading it up in Minecraft. So without further ado, we will open up Skindex and get right into it. I've left the link for this down in the description below. When you first land on Skindex, the first page you'll see is all the currently top rated skins available. You can also check out their latest and recently commented skin section for some more great looking skins. However, if you're just here to download your favorite Minecraft YouTuber skin, you can simply head up to the search bar, type in their name, and it will display all the various skins made from different designers. Okay, let's head into the editor. Firstly, we're going to decide which size character you want. You have two options. You could go with the thick boy Steve or the more narrower shaped Alex. For this one, I'm going to go with Alex. Just above this, you have the option to select which body parts you want shown on the screen. This becomes useful to make sure you get into the inside surfaces of the legs and arms, which is a common area people forget about. I'll explain this more later on. Next, you have the layer selector. The body layer is used to set the foundation of your character, while the outer body is used to add in more depth and detail to your character. I will go over this more when I'm designing my character. Above this is the color selection wheel, which is pretty self-explanatory. Along the left of the screen we have the editing tools. Starting from the top we have the pencil tool, which you can use to add color to individual pixels to make more finer, precise edits to your design. Then we have the eraser tool. Now here we have the auto tone tool, which is probably one of the most useful tools. This is how you get that real nice textured look on your character, so it doesn't look like one massive blob of color. This is especially useful for changing the color of hair on your character and adding color to your clothes. Below this we have the color picker tool, which helps you color match from elements on your character, followed by the bucket tool, which you can use to fill in large areas on your skin. Here we have the undo and redo buttons. Now this is the darken and lighten color tool. By pressing either one of these buttons, it will automatically darken or lighten whichever color you have currently selected in the color selection wheel. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, the mirror tool. This is another handy tool to use when you're designing your arms or legs. It will help you speed the process up as long as keep things nice and symmetrical. This tool will only work on the legs and arms, however. Alright, so now we know the basics of the editor, let's get into making our very own custom skin. It's a good idea to search through the collection of already made skins to get some inspiration. It's also a great way of seeing how certain elements of a skin are made. I like to make the process easy for myself by finding an existing skin with a similar hairstyle or head to the one I have in mind. When you've found a skin you like, load it up and get editing. All we have to do now is click over here on Edit Skin. Okay, so now that we've got the character loaded up, we'll have a quick look around and see if there's anything we can change. So straight away I can see that the skin tone on the outer layer is different to the one on the body layer. What I like to do is start off with the head of the skin. So what I'll do is take away all the other parts of the body. Remove the outer layer. So there we can see the skin tone is completely different to the one on the outer layer. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just color match this skin tone. Use the auto tone tool. Remove the outer layer and go and paint this in. Oh, I made a mistake there, so I'll just click the undo button, making sure to get every surface. Okay, that looks quite good. So you can see here that the outer layer adds a bit more depth to the skin. So you can just see here that the hair is popping up about a quarter pixel above the top of the body layer, as well as the hood is wrapped around the head. What most designers will do, however, is just keep the front of the hair or fringe on the outer layer and keep the face of the skin separate. So what we'll do now is we'll just remove the body layer, erase the skin tone and this misplaced eye color, using the eraser tool. And now you see when we bring this back, it'll just add that bit more depth to the character and look a whole lot better. So as you can see now, the front of the hair or the fringe sits over the top of the body layer, which makes this look a whole lot better. One more thing I'd like to do before I move on from the head is change the eye color. So once again, I'll remove the outer layer. I'd like to give my character blue eyes, so I'll find a blue. What I like to do for the bottom of the eye is lower the color a few shades. Okay, I'm not 100% happy with the top eye color, so I might back that up a few more shades. Okay, I think that looks good. So now we'll bring back the rest of the skin and see what other improvements we can make. So you can see here, if I were to remove the body layer, you'll find all the details that they've added onto the outer layer to give the skin a bit more depth and make it look that little bit more 3D. So you can see here that we have the hood, have the strings for the hoodie. They've added a bit of detail to the sleeves on the arm, the leg as well. The outer layer should really only be used to add detail. So what I might do next is just change the stripe colors on the sleeve. So for this I'm going to use the mirror tool to speed things up. Find a red that I like, simply color that in. Alright, that's looking good. While we're on the arms, I might actually change the bottom pixel of the arms to the skin tone as well to make it look like his hands are exposed. So I'll quickly just hide the rest of the body, color match the skin tone, using the auto tone as well as the mirror function, making sure I have the body selected only. I'll go around and just paint in this bottom pixel, making sure to hit all surfaces. That is looking a whole lot better. Okay, so now I would like to change the color of the pants. So once again, I'm going to take away all the parts I don't need. Removing the outer layer, we can see here that the length of the hoodie has been extended down into the leg section, which we'll be leaving. So now I'm just going to go ahead and find a grey that I like and start painting that in. I'm just going to go ahead and remove one leg, make sure the mirror function is on, and paint it in, which will speed things up and keep things nice and symmetrical. Got to watch the bottom of the hoodie, try and keep that shape. Okay, so I'd just like to see how that looks. Okay, that's looking quite good. I quite like that color. So we have a few shades of the original color here still. So what I'm going to do is try and keep that principle and paint over that. So what I'll do, I currently have quite a light gray. I'll knock that up a few shades to a darker one, and then we'll paint the outline. So we can see here that these lines are an even darker color. So we'll just darken that a couple more and paint them in. Okay, that looks pretty cool. When editing a skin, it's common to come across surfaces that have been missed, so just go ahead and color that in. So now what's left to do is just color in the details on the outer layer. So for that, we'll remove the body. Because there's a bit of detail on each leg, we'll just have to go do them individually. So once again, I want to go a couple shades darker than the color of the pants. So I'll just click this button a few times. Turn the mirror function off because we'll have to edit these legs individually. And we'll have a look, see, and we'll see. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's not too bad. I probably could have gone a bit darker on the outer layer. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Quickly check that. Okay, that's looking a bit better. Okay, that's looking a lot better. I'm not too sure about this bit of detail down here. I like the look of the pant going into the shoe, with the shoe being a bit more exposed. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and erase this. One last detail I'd like to add to my skin is just my YouTube logo, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, that looks great. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Been missed, which brings me on to my next point. Before you download your skin, always go over each part of the skin individually to make sure that no surface has been missed. So what we'll do here, we'll just have a quick look over the torso. As you can see, the side surfaces have been missed, so we'll quickly go and just color them in. For that, I'm just going to use the bucket tool. Color match, of course. Okay, all surfaces are now covered. Bring in the head. We already know that that surface is good. Bring in the arms. All surfaces of the arm are covered. All surfaces of the legs are covered. I will go over why this is an important step when I load the skin into the game. Okay, I don't think we need to make any more changes to that. I'm very happy with that. So now all we need to do is go down here and download the skin. So now that you're in Minecraft, what you're going to want to do is go in and add new skin. Come over here to the Classic Skins tab. Click on Owned. Click on Import. As you can see, I've already imported mine here, but I'll do it again. Go choose New Skin. Find the skin you've downloaded. Here's mine here. Click on Open, making sure you select the correct body type. I chose the 3 pixel more slender body type of Alex, so I'm going to click on that. And there you have your skin all loaded into Minecraft. So now let's go ahead and check what the skin looks like in game. Oh! So what I was talking about before at the end of designing our skin was making sure that every single surface of the skin is covered. Because if it isn't, as you can see when your character is running, you can clearly see the inside of the torso and the inside of the legs. These places always get missed on skins, so you need to make sure they're covered or they'll show up with a different color or not show up at all. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more future content like this. As always, I appreciate anyone who stops by to watch these videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.